Hey guys, what's up? My name's Theo. I play middle linebacker for the Hilversum Hurricanes. That is in the Netherlands. That is in Europe. I play Euroball, and welcome to my channel. I do football content every Monday and Friday. Those corresponds to the day after practice, but I do vlog every single day. It's just a day after. Helps get all those nighttime things. Previously, many years ago, when I was doing vlogging in the States, I did it day of, so we only saw like morning, afternoon stuff, and then I'd come home in the afternoon like, and then get it out. Not good. So it's easier for American football stuff to get it freshly early in the morning. On the Friday videos like today, I do comment responses. Football's winding down, so in the States, so not many things are happening. We will talk about that. Here in the next section, which is news. So, the first part is comments, response, and then next one is news sections, and we've got something to talk about and something else to talk about. And it's going to be quite divisive. Yeah, anyways, and then later I have practice. That doesn't start till 8 o'clock tonight, and I got to be leaving here at like 6. So, yeah. Recording this now while I'm eating lunch, getting all that stuff ready to go. Last week's video, commenter asked about francophones. I had to Google that because I'm a dummy American. Didn't realize that meant French speaking. So in the new league, which is adjacent, I'm not sure how the next year is going. It's BNL, Belgium Netherlands League. I understand that B and L sometimes can be Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, or Benelux. Sometimes I see that B and X. But anyways, so he asked why there are no francophone, because for those of you that don't know, Belgium speaks effectively 3 languages: English, Dutch, and French. There is no Belgian language. You want to do a quick party trick, ask someone to speak Belgian. And they will absolutely speak it wrong. They will search Google Translate for Belgian and it won't be on there. So 2 northern teams, the Limburg Shotguns and the Isegem tribes, have joined the BNL with the Amsterdam Crusaders, the Groningen Giants, Hilversum Hurricanes, that team right there, and the Arnhem Falcons. So those teams are joining with this, so it's a 6-person league. Why are there no francophone teams? I don't know. There are teams in the South, but with the linguistics difference, I understand that. So I understand that with the Belgian league, the BAFL, the Belgian American Football League, they had the Vlaanderen and the Wallonia areas, and the Vlaanderen had Antwerp, Brussels, 2 of them in Brussels, Ghent, Isegem, Leuven, Limburg, and Ostend. Those are the cities up there. And Wallonia had Ame, Aden, Arlon, Brussels Tigers, because Brussels is a split city in and of itself. The rest, there's a bunch, the Liege Monarchs, Waterloo Warriors, ones I haven't quite heard of, but yeah, GD Fighting Turtles, that one's weird. Anyways, so why aren't there any ones in there? I don't know. Probably because since it's 4 Dutch teams, it might as well pick up the Flandern teams. Why are there not more involved? I don't know. Why are there not more Dutch teams involved? Why can't we just... So the AFBN exists, and that completely exists within the Netherlands. They have BAFL, the Belgian American Football League. So this is a joint international league, the Belgian Netherlands League. So I think it has something to do with picked up by a Belgian team. Their social media posts tend to be focusing on like signings of the Limburg Shotguns. To be fair, many Netherlands teams don't announce people they're signing. So, but it does tend to look like it's favoring the Limburg Shotguns. So anyways, that's what's going on with that one. Why are there no? I don't know. Probably because there is some sort of French-ish league going on down there in the southern part. Moving on with France. God forbid people stick with their own language. And like I said, Belgium is split. Like, we could join up with some Northwest German teams, like Clave Conquerors and stuff in that area, but we don't. They're part of the GFL or AFV, American Football Verein. I forget what state is up there, but yeah, it's AFVD. It's and then suffix was so like AFVDBY, Bayern. It's way down south Bavaria. So I barely know much about this league anyways. J. Willie TV on Sunday's practice, the struggle of not having enough players at practice. When it comes to the Netherlands, as I've seen, practice attendance, game attendance. I don't know why. It happened in the States on my semi-pro teams. We'd have like half a whole team, like we'd have maybe 20 people at practice, but then we'd have a full sign line during games. Well, games only fit in my schedule, practices don't. Games are like at the same time as practices. You only want to come to the games. You don't want to practice football, you want to play football. I spent enough time practicing in high school, whatever. Like I understand people had stuff right now with the lockdowns and stuff and working from home, and people are still a little bit on edge about the vaccine and stuff. And I know people are a bit on edge about catching it and bringing it back to their families or all that jazz, because they may have little kids. Or they moved further away and they just can't make it as often. Also asks, has the sore hit? I'll find out at the gym tomorrow, but that was Anglo-Am asked on after the practice video went up. I didn't respond until the next day, and then the gym was Tuesday. So it's weird. This time thing is really odd when I think about it, because I'm like, I record and get everything done, edit it like 9 in the morning. It goes live at 4 o'clock my time, and then people are commenting about things that happened sometimes 2 days ago for me. It's not nearly as bad as the football uniform suit-up video, which was 6 years ago. And people act like they just saw it. Like, they just saw it today. And they're like, oh my God, this is a live TV video. I'm like, no, it's not. I don't even weigh that much anymore. I'm not even a cornerback anymore. Godzilla 11 on getting ready for scrimmage shorts video from way back when we did the crew scrimmage. Commented Bubble Boy. I don't put many shorts up because they don't seem very popular on my analytics when I have pushed them over from TikTok. So they don't seem to be watched. Maybe I just need to flood my shorts sections, I guess. Yeah, over the last month, none of my shorts have been viewed more than any other video. But anyway, now we're moving on to the news section. Comments are done. Let's see. I don't have the Game Pass. I don't want to log into the Game Pass. That's for my phone. We know the Super Bowl. Well, who's going? This is my actual helmet for the Elvis Hurricanes. But it's the Rams versus the Bengals. I am actually a Rams fan because of that. This was, honestly, I bought this months ago because I saw it was number 44 and someone was selling it on eBay for super cheap, so I bought it. And I like the color orange. I had no idea. Like, nobody knew the Bengals were going to be so ridiculously overpowered this year. Like, I bought this in November. Nobody knew what was going on. I mean, maybe somebody claims retroactively that they knew that the Bengals were going to win, but we all know how those guys are. The Super Bowl will be played on Monday? No, so this thing gives out in normal times, or it gives out the times for my area. So I would watch the Super Bowl on Monday at 12:30. The problem is it's going to start airing and we have to go through all the pre-show and this thing, and the game doesn't actually start till like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning my time. So, yeah, that's fun. Yeah, as it lists here, all times are in Central European time. Fun times. So I do not know if I'm going to be watching it. That is awfully late, especially after a practice, because we have practice on the 13th. So, fun times. And you guys are watching it on, the 13th. I don't get to watch it till after midnight because Europe. But the problem is I don't think I can actually watch it after the fact because everyone's going to be barfing up about it and people are going to be talking about it in our group chats and stuff. But yeah, anyways. So, basically, my prediction, Rams. I don't know how to do the point things at this point. I don't really care. I'm saying Rams because that's my colors. Like I said, I liked orange and it had number 44, which is my number for the Hurricanes. So, it was weird. I'm going to probably ask tonight and we'll get a general idea about what they're thinking for the thing. I won't put anyone on the camera, but I'll just generally most of the people think it's going to be the Rams, or most people think it's going to be the Bengals. They're pretty evenly split. Speaking of things people are not evenly split over, people are absolutely not split over the fact of Tom Brady rumors retirement. Somebody posted, last week before Sunday's practice that they thought, oh, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, whatever. Like, Tom Brady, he's a showman. They're going to absolutely, just, if he's going to retire, there's going to be a show about it. There's going to be, he's the most aggravating and praised quarterback for some freaking reason. But yeah, if he's going to retire, there's going to be massive stuff about this. ESPN says Tom Brady retiring after 22 seasons, but that was 4 days ago. I can't see NBC Sports. New York Times 2 days ago, speculation about his retirement intensifies. And, this is just all part of the pomp and circumstances comes around as circles around Tom Brady. I frankly think he's kind of a prick overall. He definitely has skills as a quarterback. I was worried for a while that perhaps he was in the system of the Patriots, so things worked well to benefit his strengths, but when put into a new system, he fall flat on his face. To be fair, when he went to the Buccaneers, he proved to himself being fairly decent without his right wing, Edelman and all that jazz. Frankly, I haven't heard much of the Patriots since Tom Brady left them, which tells you how many people simp for him. It's very awkward because nobody really knows, but again, that's just how things are going. If he retires, he retires. I frankly didn't necessarily get into football until 2014. And that was like the last, that Super Bowl was a major mess up for the Broncos. It led to the Seahawks winning and a lot of bad things going on in the Northwest, because I'm from Portland. So having Seattle have a good reason for anything is... But the general idea is I'm kind of glad that those old quarterbacks are working their way through. The sport is a young sport. It's a young man's sport. Yes, I am 40. I get it. Tom Brady is 44. To be fair, kickers can get far up in age, but it's just like, just because you're, it's like government. Sometimes the old need to go out just to make way for the new crowd. Like, he's been in it 22 seasons. Can he just go away? Well, it's the game he loves, man. Like, I get it, but is he in it to play the game, or is he in it for the fame? Because if you notice, when he loses a game, he's a real sour sport. Looks off everyone, and only if, he's gonna probably get in trouble for not doing an interview, and then he magically, I've seen the after game stuff, and he just turns on, oh yeah, it was a really good game, and then like the interview's done, and then he just, and stone cold off. He's not a good loser. And yeah, I don't think he's a terrible person. I just want to see him, and like Rodgers and Roethlisberger is going, and Drew Brees already retired. And I just like to see those guys kind of move off and become like sportscasters or announcers or play-by-play guys or whatever. You don't need to go in and keep doing NFL endorsements, get the Peyton Manning Foundation or all that jazz. You can do a lot of good outside and let some new people come in. Let some of the younger guys have their chance in the limelight. Which is why I'm so glad Tom Brady is not in the Super Bowl and we get Matthew Stafford and Joe Burrow. But I will say this much. Joe Burrow, definitely hotter than Matthew Stafford. Okay, do we have any other news? Oh, I'm going to talk about the BNL stuff. Because we had a comment earlier about the BNL, Belgium-Netherlands League. So just recapping. So the first inaugural game of the BNL season happened in November. And that was our team versus Groningen. We lost that game. The dummy thing is we didn't, not that it really should have mattered, we should have won that game regardless for our own sakes and playing it within the AFBN, the Netherlands League. But like, we didn't know that game would count against us. But it is what it is. You can't really do anything, considering they made the league midway, like partially into the season. It's stupid that they did it that way, but it shouldn't have really any impact. I mean, I don't know what this season I don't know what this league or this season culminates in. Considering it's an additional league. It's 2 Vlaanderen, Belgian teams, Limburg Shotguns and the Isachem tribes, against 4 Netherlands teams. Crew, Groningen, Hilversum, so Amsterdam Crusaders, because there's the Amsterdam Panthers, so Crew, Giants, Hurricanes, and the Falcons. So we have a total of 16, but I don't know what it culminates in. I know the AFBN Eredivisie culminates in the Tulip Bowl. And then the lower division culminates in the Champions Bowl. And then that one is promotion relegation system. But I don't know with BFL or the BNL. I don't know what with the BNL the Benelux Cup. Kind of seems weird to call it that. Time to just play football. Win the games. Assignment football. Fill your gaps. Get your running backs. You know, do my job. Let the coaches do what they need to do. You know. Anyways, so I will chat with you guys out at practice. I'm going to finish eating my lunch and whatnot, and I will see you guys. It's going to be dark. I don't know how much I'm going to be recording. I've tried recording like that. Plus, it's sprinkly, and this thing's not great in the rain. Plus, it has an exposed power wire. Probably shouldn't be. Anyways, catch you guys out in here. Okay, so heading back in to get stuff. We did team. We did the arm things. My forearms are going to be sore again, and I'm carrying like everything because I brought all my jacket stuff out here. But the boys can take back the box. But anyways, yeah, so I was talking with folks. We had enough to kind of run team one side, 2 receivers, 1 running back, but we didn't have proper. I wish more people would show up at practice. But the thing is we have like Group A on Sunday and Group B, and there is overlap, but I know you guys can't see me, but you can still see my thing. I don't know if there's going to be after beers or whatnot, but I don't know who is going for what team. They're all just like, I hope it's a good game, I hope it's a good game, because they're Dutch. They don't have like a home team they're going for or anything like that, so they just sort of watch a game. Martijn was here today, apparently being overexerted with his medication is a bit awkward because it is messing with my brain chemicals, and something I haven't had in like over 20 years, more than that even. So I think, when did I take that? I was during high school. Shit, that puts it at like 22 years.
See you later, man.
So you coming Sunday?
Yes.
Okay.
Sunday.
So, what's your Super Bowl prediction?
I don't know.
You want a good game?
Yeah. I think it would be fun if the Bengals win it, no?
Yeah,
like
I think.
Underdog,
Yeah, because the Rams have been doing like really good, but the Bengals haven't won anything. I think my entire life.
I think
1989 or something like that.
The last
no,
time
I
they
was born
won
in 81.
like a playoff game was 30 years ago, no?
Well, I think that when they won the Super Bowl was before my time, something like that.
That would be cool, but I think the Rams are a better team now. Better, but
Yeah.
would be cool. But
I'm just kind of going blue and yellow. That's it.
yeah, true. Okay, let's go Cooper Cup.
Cooper Cup.